Do you feel like your brain's always full but you're still forgetting stuff and falling behind? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI like a personal assistant so you can finally stay on top of everything without burning out. Keep watching because by the end, you'll know how to make AI do the heavy lifting in your life. Now, before we get started, can I ask for one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energised to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is to use AI to crush your to-do list without burning out. Let me tell you something that most people get totally wrong. Your problem isn't actually time management, it's decision fatigue. AI helps you offload the decision making. Now, I've had clients who went from staring at their to-do list all day long to actually finishing by noon, just by asking ChatGPT to organise their priorities into three high impact tasks per day. It's a game changer when your brain isn't fried by 10 AM. Now, I would suggest that you treat AI like your thinking partner, not just a glorified Google search. You can literally ask the AI and ChatGPT something like, what's the fastest way for me to finish this project? Or how should I prep for this pitch in 15 minutes? Now, most people just use AI for answers, but the real transformation happens when you use it for your strategy. Now, here's something that most productivity gurus will not tell you. You don't need 15 apps to actually stay organized. Now, AI can integrate with Notion, Google Tasks, or just your email and your calendar. One of my clients ditched their complicated planner and now just types "plan my week around these 3 goals" into ChatGPT every Sunday night. This is way less stressful and gets way better results. Now, if you're the type of person who procrastinates because you're feeling overwhelmed, AI can literally be your pressure valve. You can ask it to break one giant scary task into 5 micro actionable tasks, and suddenly the monster project becomes something that you can actually start. Now, this is how one freelancer that I worked closely with finally launched their course after 9 months of overthinking. So make sure you use AI for your emotional clarity. This isn't something that's talked about enough. Now, you can simply ask ChatGPT or some other AI engine, why do I feel stuck on this task? And it will mirror back some common mental blocks that feel way too real. Sometimes your to-do list isn't the issue, it might be your internal mindset, and AI can help you surface that fast. I would recommend that you set your AI to remind you what not to do. Now, most people burn out because they're overcommitted. You can literally say, remind me every morning that I don't need to reply to every email right away, and it will coach you into setting boundaries. Now, don't forget that AI can summarize many things, so stop wasting your brain power on silly things and fluff. Now, you can feed it your meeting notes, your blog articles, or even your voice memos, and get back a 5-line summary with some action steps. This one thing helped one of my clients cut down their weekly admin hours from 9 to just 3 hours. That's 6 extra hours back every week. Now, I've put together some free training resources to help you build an online income stream using AI. Go and click the link in the description below to learn more. Now, back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to use AI to automate boring, repetitive work. Let me give you a truth bomb. Being busy doesn't mean you're building anything meaningful. If you're drowning in emails, scheduling, or writing the same reply for the 20th time, AI can step in. A solopreneur that I helped automated 70% of their customer service with simple ChatGPT generated responses. That freed up time to actually grow the business. Now, the key thing that no one tells you is that systems beat hustle every single time. I recommend that you use AI with tools like Zapier to connect your tasks. New leads go straight to a CRM, meeting links auto-send, and follow-ups trigger without you even lifting a finger. Now, that's not just automation, that's scaling your energy. If you're stuck in admin mode all day, AI can literally be your exit plan. You can ask the AI to write SOPs, standing operating procedures, for tasks that you repeat. then you can hire someone to follow them. You're not meant to do everything, your job is to design the system that does. Now here's something that goes against everything the hustle culture actually says. Stop chasing new leads and fix your existing follow-ups. AI can generate hyper-personalized follow-up messages that actually get replies. Now one coach that I worked with went from 5% response rates to 38% just by using AI to craft messages based on client behavior. Now I would suggest that you let AI write your first drafts, emails, captions, and even your product descriptions. Now you're not outsourcing your voice, you're just simply speeding up the warm-up phase so you can jump right into the editing. This alone saves me around 2 hours a day, easily. Now one of the best things you can do is give AI your frequently asked questions and have it generate some auto replies. This works insanely well for service providers. Now a designer I coached used this to create a client onboarding chatbot and cut onboarding time by half without losing the personal touch. Now to make your client process much smoother, you can ask AI to write next steps after every meeting or every message. This tiny move makes you look 10 times more professional and keeps everybody on the same page. It's a level of polish that builds trust, and trust closes deals. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to use AI to be smarter, not just faster. Let me tell you, being busy isn't the same as being strategic. AI helps you to zoom out. You can ask it to analyse your weekly tasks and tell you what's low impact. One digital creator I coached realised they were spending 70% of their time on things that brought in just 10% of their results. That clarity changed everything. Now here's the part that most people miss. AI is an incredible thinking partner. You can actually brainstorm with it, debate ideas, or ask it to play devil's advocate. It's not just for writing stuff, it's for thinking better as well. I use it to stress test business ideas, and it saves me from launching some truly terrible offers. Now the thing that you don't hear very often is that AI can make you more human and not less. Now, when you automate your noise, you free up space to connect deeper with clients and content. One copywriter I know used AI to pre-write their entire sales funnel and finally had the mental space to show up on video, something that they've been putting off for several months. Now, if you want sharper decisions, ask AI to role-play different outcomes. You can literally say, pretend you're my ideal client. How would this message land? It's a cheat code for empathy and marketing insight that most marketers really miss. Now, I would suggest that you let AI challenge your current beliefs. You can simply ask the AI, what's a smarter way to do this without burning out? Or what would a top 1% performer do differently? And you'll get insights that feel like consulting without the consultant price tag. Now here's a wild one. AI can help you rewire limiting beliefs. Try typing into ChatGPT, help me rewrite the story that I need to work 12 hours a day to succeed, and it will give you reframes that actually land. This helped one of my overwhelmed founders cut back from 80-hour weeks to 40 while doubling their profits. Now you can see better results if you use AI to reflect and not just react. Every Friday, I ask it to review my calendar and spit out some patterns back to me. I'll ask it something like, where did I spend time that didn't move the needle? That one ritual has helped me reclaim at least 5 hours per week. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to use AI to take back control of your time and mindset. I suggest you stop using your brain as your storage device. You can ask AI to remember birthdays, bills, client deadlines, and other stuff that clogs your head. This shift alone helped one overwhelmed mumpreneur that I worked with feel 10 times more calm and more focused, like she had her brain in the cloud. Now, if your mind is always racing, AI can help you process your thoughts. Try typing into ChatGPT something like, here's what's stressing me out right now. and let it talk you through it. It's not therapy, but it is a pressure valve, and when you don't have the time or the energy for anything else, it can be very helpful. Now, don't forget to use AI to check in with your goals weekly. You can ask ChatGPT something like, what did I do this week that brought me closer to X goal? That kind of reflection builds confidence and gives you some momentum. It helped one client that I coached start celebrating progress instead of always feeling behind. Now, if you're always winging your personal life, AI can help you build some good systems. Meal plans, workouts, date night reminders, it can handle the stuff that keeps slipping through the cracks. This is how I helped a burnt out solopreneur get their evenings back without sacrificing any of their business growth. Now here's a twist. You can use AI to write you kind messages when you're in a slump. Seriously, you can actually train it to sound just like your future self. Now, one creator that I worked with has AI email, then a pep talk every Monday. It's a weirdly powerful when your inbox becomes a source of encouragement. You can ask the AI to audit your week and show you what actually mattered. You can just ask the AI, where did I show up fully and what really drained me? And most people never ask these types of questions into ChatGPT, and then they wonder why they're very exhausted. AI gives you honest, pattern-based feedback without the judgment. Now, to help you reconnect with what you're doing, with why you're doing all of these things, you can ask the AI to help you create your North Star. It can help you craft a mission statement or a future vision that feels aligned and not just aspirational. Now, one person I coached printed theirs out and stuck it on their monitor. That one thing kept them grounded through a rough launch. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to use AI to plan, prioritize, and actually finish what matters. Let me tell you something that most people won't admit. Now, half the reason you're overwhelmed is because your goals probably aren't very clear. You can literally ask the AI, help me define three clear goals for this week based on my business priorities. Now, one of my clients did this and finally stopped spinning in circles and started actually moving the needle on projects that they've been stuck on for several months. Now, if you constantly feel behind, I would suggest that you use AI to map out your next 7 days based on energy and not just time. So you can say something like, here's what I need to do, please help me schedule this around my low energy days. This simple shift helped a solopreneur that I worked with double their output without increasing their workload. Now, planning around how you feel is very smart. Is much smarter than pretending that you're a robot. Here's what no planner or calendar app will do for you, but AI can help you say no. You can input your full task list and then say something like this to ChatGPT, tell me what I can eliminate or delegate without slowing down my goals. It gives you some brutal but honest clarity. Now, one client realized that they were spending 10 hours a week on stuff that looked productive but didn't grow any revenue at all. Now, I recommend that you ask AI to build a focus list instead of a to-do list. You can say something like, what are the 3 most impactful things that I can do today to grow my business? This helped one creator that I worked with go from doing 20 things halfway to doing just 3 things that made some real money. Less hustle and more outcome. Now, if you're the type who jumps from one task to another, AI can help you keep you grounded. You can use the AI like a coach, literally ask it every morning. So go to ChatGPT and ask it something like, remind me what matters today and why it matters. One of my clients told me it felt like having a business partner who actually cares about their vision. The thing that most people don't realise is most procrastination is just confusion in disguise. You can ask the AI to help you break a vague task into ultra clear steps. One overwhelmed coach that I worked with used to avoid writing content. Now AI helps her break each post into 3-step outlines, and she gets a whole week of content done in just 90 minutes. So don't forget, the AI can help you review your week and help you to build some momentum. So you can just go to ChatGPT and say, here's what I did this week, what should I celebrate and what should I refine? This helps you stop feeling like you're constantly behind and actually recognize that you're building something powerful, just one step at a time. Let's now move on to tip number 6, which is to use AI to write smarter, faster, and without second guessing yourself. If your brain freezes every time you try to write something, AI can become your ultimate brainstorming partner. Just ask the ChatGPT, "I need ideas for an Instagram caption about X topic," and make it sound casual and confident. Now, one creator that I know went from dreading content creation to batch posting 2 weeks of content in one Sunday afternoon. You don't have to do it all alone anymore. Now, the thing holding you back isn't a lack of skill, it's probably overthinking. You can give AI a messy thought and say, "Can you turn this into a clear, punchy email that sounds just like me?" It will surprise you how good it is at getting to the point. Now, one solopreneur that I worked with shaved hours off her weekly email writing just by doing this. Now, most people think you need to sound smart in business writing, but let me tell you, that's backwards. If your writing isn't clear, it doesn't matter how clever it sounds. I recommend using AI to simplify what you wrote. Just ask the ChatGPT, "Rewrite this to sound more natural and easy to follow." Now, a copywriter friend used this and saw her email open rates shoot up just by being more human. You can also use AI as your headline and hook generator, and yes, this is a game changer. Just say to the ChatGPT, "Give me 10 catchy subject lines for this idea." This works for YouTube video titles, course modules, lead magnets, and everything else. Now, one coach that I know tested 3 AI generated headlines, and the top one outperformed her original by 40%. That's not small, that's massive. Now, if you struggle with imposter syndrome, AI can help you create without self-judgment. You're not staring at a blank screen anymore. It's like having a writing buddy who never criticizes you. Just prompt the AI, tweak it, and then publish it. Now, one of my clients literally stopped over editing herself out of fear and finally launched her blog. She's now attracting clients on a weekly basis. Now, let me give you a well-known little way to use AI like a confidence booster. Give it your old content and ask for some highlights. Just go to ChatGPT and say, "What are the strongest parts of this post?" You'll start to see your own brilliance. Now, a fitness coach that I mentored started doing this on a weekly basis, and it totally changed how she viewed her voice. Her DMs went from quiet to booked out. So don't forget, you can train the AI to sound more like you and not a robot. You can upload your previous posts or your emails and go to ChatGPT and say, "Mimic this tone in all future writing." This makes your content feel authentic without taking hours. It's how one busy dad built a 5-figure side business without spending weekends chained to his laptop. Let me now give you tip number 7, which is to let AI manage your chaos so you can finally breathe. If your brain feels like 47 tabs are open at once, AI can help you close the loops. I suggest that you use AI as a mental dump zone and literally type into ChatGPT, "Here's everything on my mind, help me organise it." Now, one of my clients did this before bed and finally slept through the night after months of stress fueled by insomnia. Sometimes clarity starts with just writing it out. AI helps you make sense of it. The key thing that most people miss is that AI doesn't just organise tasks, it helps you to think more clearly. Now, if you're facing a big decision, you can ask ChatGPT, "What are the pros, cons, and hidden risks of doing this?" You'll be shocked at how neutral and helpful its answers are. A freelancer that I mentored used this trick to stop overcommitting to bad fit clients and finally raised her rates with zero guilt. If your calendar's running your life, it's time to flip that script. You can ask the AI, "Help me plan my week around my actual priorities, not just my meetings." Now, one solopreneur that I worked with used this to go from reacting all day to proactively setting boundaries. Suddenly, she had the time for strategy, rest, and even reading again, because AI helped her reclaim her control. Now, here's the part that no one's talking about. AI can help you emotionally process your week. You can go to ChatGPT and say something like, "Help me reflect on what went well, what I learned, and what I want to do differently." It's not actually therapy, but it's clarity that gets you out of survival mode. Now, a client of mine used this every Sunday and said it felt like having a personal coach in her pocket. Well, that's it for this one. 7 powerful tips that you can start using right away. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website where you can find some free training resources to help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating multiple online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.